Hey everyone, welcome back to Date Everything. Uh, I was doing stuff downstairs last time. I did all the stuff in the office. I talked to Amir before. Where you're not getting sucked into talking to Johnny. Okay. Yes, that highlights the shower. So the shower mat, the towels. I mean, there's the literal sink. That's probably worse. Okay, so in here we got the towels and the sink. So let's do the towel.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
Okay, it's a little early in the morning for this, sir.
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Yeah. Can we not objectify?
Wait, hold still.
Yeah, sure, I'll hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
I'm trying to figure out what his, the rings across his knuckle are supposed to be. What's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Like, is it supposed to be a towel rack?
Just don't move.
Okay.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
It's the fact that he's not just the wash, this looks like a tea towel. But I mean, it could just be a hand towel that you put in the bathroom.
There, all good.
For you that was supposed to, you didn't have to do that for me.
It's my pleasure.
Well, that's polite.
Some might say that I saved your life.
Sure.
Hey.
Tyrell. Oh, his pants are like the tearaway ones, kind of, I think.
Did you see that dude?
Yeah, dude. Are you talking to me? I'm not a dude. Yeah, you're my hero. Why
I
not?
may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
Sure.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
Why is everybody from the bathroom just absolutely fucking weird? Like, everyone from the bathroom is a fucking nightmare.
I dry as quick as my wit.
Sure.
If you get wet, don't get upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Quack!
No, I was thinking for half of a moment that maybe Tyrell wasn't that bad, and then he appeared this swan. Whoa, what is that? You have a sidekick?
Kinda?
Kinda?
This is little buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want. Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like two others, but still. It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Okay, yeah, okay. Anyone would be lucky to be wrapped up in the ooh saucy, warming my body, you say. Damn, that was oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go with, anyone would be lucky to be wrapped up in you. I don't...
Oh, you are a forward one, aren't you?
Sure, but we'll go with that. I tried to get Dasha to, date me, but like, she wasn't into it. Confidence is attractive.
So are folding skills.
Are they? I have a box of origami on my shelf that I think begs to differ.
I've been told. Gotta say, this is the most fun I've had talking in a while.
Well, yeah, because if you have to live in this room with fucking Johnny Splash, fucking, what was his name? Pissoir? Hi.
I keep myself pretty busy with my job.
Yeah, I'm not making too much work for you, am I?
Nah. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry.
What's the dryers for?
For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Yeah, Drysdale makes sense.
But I work pretty independently,
Do you? Being clean is one of my life goals. I can make a bit of a mess.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable. It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me,
This thing that's like propping up his hair looks like those like crazy towel racks you see in like really fancy bathrooms where it's like got like the multiple, like each slat is like a spot for a towel. Really have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
To be the best customer service rep who ever lived, travel the world and eat all the good stuff, but have it all be free. Get through next Tuesday. I'm gonna get through next Tuesday.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty damn huge aspiration. There are things I want to do, but my job is important,
Sure.
Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves.
Sure.
And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better.
Sure.
So, let's make a deal.
Sure.
Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Whatever you want,
I'll
man.
show you an idea I have.
Ooh. Sure. Okay, so you're not talking to the goddamn toilet again. Just double checking. There's nothing else in here. Right? The toilet paper. Get fucking bent. Okay, so we got a med kit. Can I crouch? I can crouch. There's a med kit and toilet paper. Okay, and the sink. Alright, let's do the med kit.
You see a medic with bright eyes, a kind smile, and a sort of maternal air about her. She doesn't even wait for your introduction, greeting you cheerfully.
I love how they did her hijab. Oh my god.
Oh my! Hello there.
Hi.
A fresh face. Here to see the doctor, are ya?
Sure. I'm here to see hotties.
Well, look no further. I might look like any old Jane, but I'll have you know that you are looking at a truly top-notch medical professional, and the only one around for miles.
Mm-hmm. How do I say your name? Faria? Faria? I think? Maybe?
Whether you've got a tummy ache or a life-threatening ulcer, I'm your gal.
I hope I don't have a life-threatening ulcer inside my own home.
She pauses, looking you up and down, hopefully.
Her clipboard is a bandage with the little flappies.
Do you have a life-threatening ulcer?
Why do you sound so excited about an ulcer? Nope. No ulcer. Or anything life-threatening, actually. Can you go say it with, why do you sound so excited about an ulcer?
Oh, stomach acid is terribly exciting stuff. I'd love to get my hands on some one day.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody in the bathroom is fucking unhinged now.
Oh, dear. Not literally. Goodness, wouldn't that be a sight? Me, elbow deep in stomach acid as my tissues are slowly eaten away.
Is her pen an EpiPen? That's really funny. Wow, I think I woke up the wrong object. Yeah, that would be really...
Sick? Fantastic!
Uh-huh.
What do you need?
I guess I could use a Band-Aid.
Oh, bandages! They are the first line of defense when the interior of the body has the temerity to propose to become the exterior. Get back in there, blood. Back to your proper course's lymph. And you, skin, have a little help controlling this raging horde of fluid and marrow.
Am I having a stroke? What? What's happening here?
Band-Aids are basically magic. I could go all day.
No, I used to live next to this kid 1,000,001 years ago, and like, I got specifically like brightly colored bandages just for him, because like he would like sometimes he would just like take a spill in the grass. He would be like inconsolable, and then I'd be like, "Hey, buddy, do you want a Band-Aid?" And so I would give him, like, this is like a really small child, okay, like, small. So I would give him a Band-Aid on his like knee or on his elbow or whatever, and then I would like be like, "And you want to know what the next secret is? You gotta give it a little kiss, but not directly on the wound, because that'll make it worse." So then I would just give him like a kiss on like the top of the head or whatever, and then he'd be like ripping around the yard again. He was a great kid.
Anything that you might need? Hydrocortisone, non-latex gloves, even a simple pen. That, darling lacerated one, will be duck soup.
I feel like I should go back to talking about my experiences from years ago. What's happening? Lacerated, you're making me sound like a battlefield casualty here. No duck soup for me, thanks. Nuh-uh. I've never had duck, but I'm gonna go with battlefield casualty.
Sounds. Something is drawing my eye. My metasenses are tingling. Better let me take a look at that wound of yours. You sneaky little sufferer. Thought you could slide one by me under cover of a metacarpals, eh?
Metacarpals? Oh, man, this is really gonna test my medical knowledge, nope, not suffering. I don't think metacarpals are all good here.
Just to double check, you don't need an injection or two.
Probably, but not from
Take
you.
it from me, dear. You're better off safe than sorry. After all, if there's any sign of rash, you won't know it's there unless we do a thorough examination. And even then...
My coworker literally went to work with, like, this crazy rash and then proceeded to not take the medication the doctor gave her.
Well, I'm afraid there's always a chance for scarlet fever.
Whoa, what century do you think this is? Anybody can get scarlet fever. Doesn't matter what century it is. Anybody can get scarlet fever. I'm just gonna go with, yeah, go ahead. Give me a checkup.
Once more, onto the exams.
Faria looks you up and down,
Faria,
tapping
yeah.
her chin as she considers you from every angle.
Exactly what I thought.
Yeah? This is just a splinter or something, I'm gonna die laughing. What? Oh god, you freaked me out.
No need to be anxious. We caught it just in time.
Caught what?
You do indeed possess a splinter. But it's not just any old splinter, dear. What you have is a deep, deep splinter. Plenty of tender flesh open to infection, just waiting for those little microbial monsters to set in.
I once got a splinter once, when I was a kid, and my skin healed over it. That was a nightmare.
Do you know what that means?
I mean, you kind of just told me infection is what it means.
Yes, I did. I did give you the answer on that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oopsie daisy.
Oops. Oopsie daisy.
But can you think of a circumstance under which an infection would be a good thing?
It means you're not dead yet, at least.
I hadn't thought of that. What an excellent point.
I mean, it's true. If you've got an infection, you're not dead
But
yet.
aside from the not being dead yet thing, infections, we can agree, are generally not indicators of good health, correct?
Yes, correct.
And how? And that's just the beginning. Because once the infection's done a number on you, and your poor, beleaguered immune system staggers back onto the field of battle for another round with the enemy, you watch helplessly as your body swells and burns and turns all different shades of red, pink, and yellow, and the true engine of the enemy rolls up to the line. Gangrene.
I want to know how we went from a splinter to gangrene.
And before you know it, we'll have to amputate entirely.
I never want to come back into the bathroom ever again. Like, Johnny, despite the fact that he was absolutely unhinged, was the most normal of everybody so far. No, actually, Amir. I changed my mind. Amir is the only one, and I think he gets a pass because he probably also exists in my room. I really think you're blowing this out of proportion.
Do you? Do you? Ah, I see. So you would rather wait and see. Allow the infection to spread under its epidermal shield until the enemy has a non-dislodgeable foothold in your precious body and you can no longer ignore the signs and symptoms. We'll just let it progress then. However, once it's bad enough, my poor new friend, I'm afraid the whole appendage will have to come off. Preventing spread and all. I'm sad to say we lose many a good limb to splinters every year.
Is that true? Like, statistically?
Statistics is not really my field, I have to say. But I know how many amputations I've had to perform because someone got careless moving the milk crate.
Milk crates are plastic. Are milk crates not plastic outside of Canada?
Ah, yes, I do know about the body. The bottom line is, you have got to stay vigilant. The world's a scary place, and your body is a fragile, fragile thing.
The body's actually pretty resilient. It is also very fragile. But, like, the body's super resilient.
One wrong move, and you can throw it into total and utter chaos.
Like the deep splinter thing that she's talking about, oftentimes when there's, like, a really deep splinter like that, if it doesn't get infected, like, right out the gate, more than likely your body will heal over it and it just becomes an object inside your body.
A veritable breeding ground for every bomb, dick, and hairy slate of diseases ready to eat you whole.
Until your skin, like, grows enough and it gets pushed out.
You never know what the seemingly tiniest, laughable symptom can mean. For example, got a case of bad breath? Maybe you just ate a sandwich with too many onions. Or your breath stinks like a dead fish on a hot Sunday because you've managed to develop halitosis as a result of the toxic substances in your body not being filtered out properly because your liver is failing.
Halitosis is also something that, like, people regularly suffer from, like, normally. Pretty sure my liver's okay. Love the concern, though.
You can never be too careful. And when something does go wrong, well, it's my job to make sure you're all fixed up. And I'll have you know, I take my job very, very seriously.
Sure. Really? I'd have never known. No, I'm not that.
A doctor's duty is to keep their patients alive and kicking.
Sure, man.
That's a big responsibility.
Huge,
So you
even.
can bet your behind I make sure to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Sometimes even twice.
Handwriting search. 2 dots, 2 crosses, when will the madness end? I'll go with handwriting is hard to read.
Never met a doctor who had good handwriting.
Even some nurses. Both of my grandmothers were nurses, and handwriting illegible. Both of them. Amazing. Yeah, but that's not a goal to strive for.
Horse feathers.
Horse what?
Feathers. Never mind.
Okay.
Anywho,
Yes.
it doesn't look like you've got any type of rash after all.
Nope.
Just that splinter looking awful uncomfortable there.
Want to take it out?
Let's get that taken care of.
These things.
And then presto, you're all patched up.
Great.
There you go.
Thanks.
Good as new. And if you do develop any plague-like symptoms, well, that's what I'm here for.
I'll come back at the first sign of a sniffle, I promise.
You'd better. I'll keep the tissues ready.
Okay.
Medical professional Faria's always just a sniff, sneeze, and groan of discomfort away.
I feel like I've seen it. Oh, is it the sink or is it the cabinetry? The toilet paper.
You are back! Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone?
I didn't want to text you, Jean-Loup. Oh, fuck. Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
C'est parti!
I don't think that... Sure.
Okay, you have returned in time for the first test.
I have to Google that now. Hang on, sorry. I don't believe for a second that c'est parti is real French. The internet. To the internet. You know, I can always do this later, but I'm not gonna. Oh. It sure is real French. It means, here we go. Okay.
This will be a baby game for
Sure.
babies, so little crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for little crapper.
I hate you.
Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh?
What do you mean? I have as many words as I want to fill the box, I'll never run out, right? Oh, I guess starting that up after a while. If I were to wrap it, be even more. Oh snap, I see what you did there. You're the one who's a freaking toilet themed rapper, which is worse than a baby according to recent reports. How dare you say that my little dialogue box is too small? You're the one who's small-minded, not me. It may be about size. It may be about the size of the box, but the box is totally the right size, my guy. Maybe you just can't handle my enormous box with tiny text. Do you feel intimidated by my big box that cannot lie? Isn't that it? There's no way I'm reading what's in this dialogue box. It's a complete waste of time, and I'm definitely not picking this option because it's stupid. It's a bad choice. It probably leads to an instant 8 ending. I have to pick this one because it's funny.
Ha! See? Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout.
Sure. I don't think it mattered what I picked, but that was funny.
Little crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you.
Uh-huh.
This is Ballcock.
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
Yeah, it's part of the arm that sits in the toilet bowl. So when the water, like, when the tank empties and then starts to refill, the balloon sits on top of it and goes up, and when it's finally filled all the way, it stops. What did you say?
You know, the part of the toilet in the cistern. It is like a floating ball. That is the literal name of it.
Is that actually what it's called?
Look at little crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Ballcock as he sings. Put it near your mouth and witness.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. This is mortifying.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Bullcock has a big mouth and no heart.
Okay.
He is ruthless.
Sure.
Together, you will show Lil Crappers that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme, and she must make sense.
Sure.
Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? Pfft, you get out of his face.
I hate my life.
We begin.
We begin.
Yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack.
Sack.
Lives all alone in a tiny...
Shack.
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Smack? Ooh. Whack is also good. Shit. My heart says smack. Whack.
Whack.
Woo!
Yes!
Okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive.
Jack is an easy name to rhyme with, so is Sherry. Like, relax.
To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Louis is not normal.
I wish he was.
He is above normal, paranormal. He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum.
Sure.
But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Louis Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you.
Sure. Are you interested?
Hey, stop it! This is not like one of your kissless loser video games where you pick the flirt words and my portrait starts to blush.
Except your portrait did start to blush.
This is real life. And in real life, the only way you can befriend the toilet is to prove yourself in a life-or-death rap battle!
Sure.
Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test.
Yeah?
Meter and flow!
Oh, shit.
For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Louis. Toilet paper only. He does not want your wet wipes, Zosa for the garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway,
He's not wrong.
this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable counts, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you,
I did not
Are
intend
you
to talk
ready?
to this man.
you are not. There is much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Louis
sure.
understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome.
Sure.
Return again for more crapping.
I hate this. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the sink is actually highlighting the whole cabinet, which makes me think that it would be Shelly instead. So let's go with the faucet.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateables, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay.
No! Stop that pop-up screen! My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink.
Okay.
I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Sure. Weird fast. Turkleman City? Is that even a real place?
Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you?
I mean, what do you want me to say? You're a talking snake.
No! That's just what she wants you to think.
She? Who's she?
Allow me to explain. Whoosh!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil!
Ew.
Trey, Sudsy? Go to your tray!
I'm gonna throw you in the garbage man and steal your dog.
Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
More flustered than being transformed into a sink?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
We're leaving. Where's the vacuum cleaner? Because... So, Gundy in the comments said that he wanted to put a dress on a Roomba. And then I was like, we can talk to the vacuum cleaner. So let's talk to the vacuum cleaner.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
I like I know what it is now. Some vacuum cleaners have that, like, little thing that catches, like, physical objects. That's what it's supposed to be.
No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression.
It looks like he's sleeping.
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
What?
Woo. Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Sure, man. It seemed like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
3 hours?
All right. Now that that's taken care of, I
Uh-huh.
can give you my full attention.
Sure, man.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoove, though.
Ooh.
What's up?
Henry Hoover.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up?
Look, just because I'm a little bit of a messy person.
Today was supposed to be my day off.
I might have dropped a whole pack of Dateables. I'd love to chat.
Sure. What about?
So you're the one who's the investigator? I'll bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think.
crawl space.
I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic. Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Haunted attic? Did you say a haunted attic?
Did I? Just a rumor, I'm sure.
I'm gonna go with you seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week. But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What do you enjoy most about the work?
I love making the rounds and saying hi to everyone. My job makes it so that I can spend time all around the house. And that's really nice.
That is really nice.
I have a chance to see all my favorite folks. Keeps me from feeling empty.
Well, see, that vacuum is feeling empty is thing you worry about? Do you have a favorite object in the house?
Oh, couldn't pick if I tried. I've always had a soft spot for old Bobby Pin.
Bobby.
We had history, once upon a time.
Who's Bobby?
Nothing romantic, just a deep friendship in another life. But I love everyone here. I'm easygoing like that.
You sure about that? And nothing hidden in your bag?
There's a lot more to this house than meets the eye, my friend.
See, that was good flirting.
Hey, it's been great talking to you.
Yeah.
But I gotta finish up my work and call it a day.
I thought you said it was your day off.
How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute?
Sure.
I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while.
Sure.
Maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Sure, man. You look kind of sporty. See you soon, Hoove.
You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
Great. That's the end of the day. See, this one, you can highlight the knob, and you can highlight the sink. That would be Dice King. Done Titus. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here tomorrow. Turn off. Clicky. Click, click, click. Well, phone. Phone and then bed. Workspace. Tom.
Champ! How goes it?
Talking with stuff around the house. Your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today. Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very
All
short
right,
and not fun.
everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Sure, very likely.
That really means a lot, champ.
Yeah.
Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name, Tom, hometown, Las Vegas, age 39 and a half, position manager, years worked at current position, .01, previous employment, general manager, Dairy Fiend, 8 years, reason for dismissal, too tall, previous employment, assistant manager, Dairy Wizard, 2 years, reason for dismissal, bad luck, previous employment, managing director, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month, reason for dismissal, fraud, previous employment, managing director, Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years, reason for dismissal, unknown. Okay. Well, good job, buddy.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateables? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What does that mean?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before.
What does that
I'll
mean?
keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Wait, what?
Sorry. It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Well, thanks. Dude, oh, there was new rumors. This, you said there's a rumor of a haunted attic. Need to clean jeans, find this machine. Yes. Icebox comment. In order to realize Beverly, seems to need to speak with Freddy. Washford and Drysdale. Well, that's fine. Sleeping. It's sleeping time. Alright. Alright. Back downstairs. Put these suckers back on. Close this door. I'm done in here. Alright. Just towels. Let's do the coat hanger.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, and speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
All good, fam!
Word.
I speak their language!
Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off.
Oh my god, I love them.
And, anything else you want to take off?
Sir. He's specifically the pants and skirts hanger.
Welcome to the extremist dojo in the pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
This one looks like it's specifically for, like, dresses. This one's for things with, like, little strappies. This one's felt. It's really strange because none of these have the little hook for hanging your tie.
Hell yeah!
That's hype.
Fire!
I hate this. I hate that I speak their language.
Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. The Hanks!
The Hanks! Wait, so if you're the Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank?
Yeah.
Amazing. So many Hank. Many much
You're the
Hank.
Hanks!
Okay, I got that. But how do I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
Oh, they're so...
I'm Hank number 1.
Okay.
I'm Hank number 2.
Alright.
I'm Hank number 3.
Cool.
I'm Hank number 4.
Got it.
And I'm Hank number 5.
This is a very strange design for a Hank. but sure.
We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Red Bull. Do you play for whose favorite ball team?
Nah, they're the Hankies. We're the Hanks!
I hate my life. Sure, makes perfect sense.
Oh, we make so much sense. We're totally into sensuality.
Oh, honey, you're the dumb one. What are you guys getting up to in here? Seems pretty sporty.
That's right. We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house. We base jump. We lava board. We cheese roll.
Cheese rolling is nuts. There was like a reel going around on Instagram. I ended up showing it to my mom. There was like a dude who, like, I don't know what happened. He hit like a divot in the ground and he just went like flying and disappeared.
If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
I hate that.
We laugh in the face of danger. Even though we probably shouldn't.
Probably.
We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like? What's your favorite extreme sport?
Hank gliding. It's like hang gliding, but with us.
I love them. They're hilarious
We're the
to me.
Hanks.
You are also the dumb one. Hey, you guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
I've always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more kitchen with friends.
I'm coming to realize I talk a lot like these people. Probably why a lot of people think I'm really dumb.
Or friends with benefits.
Why are you so thirsty?
That's why we partnered with Red Bull.
Oh my god. What is Red Bull anyway?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
And what's that? Some kind of energy drink?
No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls.
I hate my life. Why are they like this?
For like cereal or soup or whatever.
That's
why we get so many free Red Bulls. Don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
Sure. That does explain all the Red Bulls.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam.
Yeah, fam jam?
They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great partnership.
Through every stunt, they've always got our backs. We high-key love it all, homie.
And you're what, like a hive mind or something? So what, you just like hang around? Seems like you're geared up for an adventure.
Yup, a broski always prepares.
The fact that this dude just called me bros, my bestie calls me broski.
You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
Oh man, my lungs hurt. This is so funny. Sounds exciting.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding. What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Okay, but how high key does it slap?
What do you say?
Oh, man. I don't know. Sure, why not? Sure. Sounds rad.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it.
Amazing.
Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight.
I'll hold on to literally anyone other than you, buddy.
Follow our lead, and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie! Thanks! Away!
Normally, when you aim your Dateables at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two.
Girl, we just had 5 of them.
And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived.
Well, see, this one's Harper, probably, because it's the hamper, and this one's obviously clothes.
One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
The reason that I know that he's clothing is because he's got all of the, like, washing instructions here. Like, this one's iron, this one is... I don't actually remember.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Is this a bad time?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Durkee?
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Uh-huh. Hi, Harper.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
There were many upsetting things about his, everything. Yeah.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
Yeah, sure, you're telling me.
Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest.
Toxic. It's toxic.
It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships.
Yeah.
If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I mean, I'm gonna probably play all of this, but I feel like I'm going to kind of collect all of the, like, heavier stuff and maybe have just do all of them on their own separately. I'll figure it out.
On with the show. He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Oh, boy.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
My God.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Turkey.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's gotta try to put a happy face on things.
Oh, boy.
Turkey broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Uh-huh. So, the superhero who dresses like a bat?
What? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Never.
Don't be rude, Turkey.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
You also knew who he was.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Okay.
Harper is silent for a very long time.
Wow!
But you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
It was a pleasure to meet you two!
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Yikes! I hope you guys are way more, normal. This must be Washford, and the top one must
A
be...
handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
That's rude.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Yeah, I figured I would clear some of the... Greetings.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
I love what they've done with his hair. Amazing. Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Can you not rumble at me? It's a bad mood then.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Yes.
What's wrong?
A long and solitary bad mood.
What's wrong, buddy?
For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Anything you'd like to talk about?
You aren't serious. You jest.
No, just in here. I've been told my just in bed. No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
Yeah. I bet you're one hell of a storyteller.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Damn it. 70 sass? See? Like that. You just speak so beautifully.
I have to. It isn't something I chose.
I'm intrigued.
I am awash in the scurryings of lives.
Uh-huh.
Countless lives.
Yes.
Countless stories.
Uh-huh.
I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls.
This man really does speak very articulately.
I am surrounded by it.
Okay. I've never thought this much about my washing machine. I'm remembering all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry?
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
Sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple.
Uh-huh.
I hold the dirt of life.
Do you need a bath suit?
The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things.
My eyeballs that you hang on.
The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once.
Sure.
All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear.
No, seriously, if you want me to run a wash cycle, you can just ask.
It cannot. Nothing does.
It can. So what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me.
No, seriously, I can just pour like a capful of bleach into the bleach tray, and we can run a wash cycle, and like it's fine.
But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Snacking, that's what I do. Tell me.
It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Uh-huh. I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell me. I think I understand.
You mean it? Then this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room, I cannot tell.
A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Nods sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh.
Did you mean to do something just then?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
I'm gonna need a little bit more detail here.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
He also has cool fucking hair. Forsaken how?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me, as wine in a glass overflowed.
Sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Do you not rumble at me? So what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him my tempest seems but a suggestion. A rumor of rain in another man's country.
Ah, you're having communication problems. You had your art, didn't you?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me.
Uh-huh.
And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own chillon. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
Starting to see why you haven't talked. That's so mean. Whoa.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. The knotted willow. I miss him every day.
He's literally on top of you.
Yet speaking with you gives me hope that I might be able to move on and accept a new companion.
Again, please stop rumbling at me. Don't worry, these things have a way of working out. It just doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now.
Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
But, like, no, seriously, if you need me to watch, like, do it like a clean cycle, let me know. Because, like, dude, you sound like you need. How are my rumors doing? Okay.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
It's the socks, really. It's the socks and the dryer lint.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
Hey, isn't this the guy who voices a star in? I've never actually played Baldur's Gate 3, so, like...
Yes.
You may be excited?
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Maybe it's not him. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe it's because I've only experienced Baldur's Gate 3 through, like, second-hand accounts. I don't know. I'd say be excited. I'm pretty cool. I'm excited to meet you too.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice. Well, hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle.
Who is your voice? That's gonna bother me.
Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my god, the velvet.
Uh-huh.
If I were a castle, I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
I like Washford better than Drysdale. Damn, your modesty is impressive. If I were a castle, I think I'd probably have a big-ass moat. I'm gonna go with impressive.
If that was intended as some passive-aggressive hint for me to lower my personal volume, allow me to adjust myself upward a notch or two.
Good.
Moving on. I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders. Which part is your favorite?
Bro. If you're for?
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals.
Yeah, because you're standing there like this, like, you're popping your titties out.
Enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic.
Your tunic is exposed.
Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship.
I want to go back to talking to the beautifully and well-articulated Washford.
Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
The Temple of Tone, devotee, right here.
Indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
How'd it work out exactly?
Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
And like I said, modest.
Well, I'm sure you'll forgive me, won't you, darling?
No, I don't like
I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
I really miss Washburn already. Is the only ones here in the laundry room?
Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
Build a workout together? That sounds awesome.
Awesome, yes. As in capable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques. Yes? Yes.
Honestly, you are not the most buff guy in this house. In fact, Dasha, the next room over, is, love the humility, dude.
Oh, my cherub. Why be humble when you can be hot?
Really? With a W?
Oh, lighten up. W's need love too. Away we go!
What should we start with first?
Obliques. I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
I really don't think Titus is gonna like being twisted. Who's Florence?
Florence, the floor. You haven't met Florence? Ah.
Not yet.
She and Mayor Celia are my 2 favorite dishy divas. We get together, a little Lambrusco, raise a little hell. She hates working out, but I'm absolutely sure she'll support me. Oh, I made another joke. That one wasn't even intentional. I'm amazing. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with. I really don't think Titus is gonna like being twisted.
Oh, cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
I sure have. She's intimidating. Hell yes, I have. She's wild. She yelled at me in pentameter.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but twisted. Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
That's not for you to talk about, sir. I think maybe I'm afraid of her now a little. I was afraid of her to begin with. This is the weirdest laundry room. Okay, let's work those glutes.
May I divulge an incy-wincy little secret?
What do you want? The wincier the better.
To me, it isn't the gluteus maximus. It's the glorious marvelous. It's my favorite muscle group. I even love sitting on it. I'm that much of a fan.
Do you have a favorite exercise for it?
Ah, the perfect move. The deadlift. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift. Ah, ambrosia.
What's the best thing to deadlift around here?
Look around. What do you think?
The washing machine?
The washing machine.
Washing machine?
Yes, the washing machine. My Washford. I used to use Washford.
I don't like this. You used to deadlift Washburn.
Yes, I would lift him. He would lift me. My glorious marvelous. It has fallen into such disrepair in recent years.
Yeah. Let's move on to our pets and not worry about the glorious marvels for now. Let's go get him and fix all this old miscommunication and get a real workout in.
All right. Onward and upward. I emerge from the darkness, and like the phoenix rising from the ashes, I call my love back to me, my truest love and friend. Dear, you don't happen to have a feather boa on you by any chance? I always dreamed if I did something this dramatic, I'd be draped in a bright purple feather boa.
I don't.
Oh, don't worry about answering that. I know your garments intimately. And there ain't no boa.
But also, if I had a boa, I wouldn't be putting it in the dryer.
Call Washford for me.
Wait, are you kidding me? You are physically on top of each other and you're not talking?
Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
I can't believe I'm doing this. You two are ridiculous. I'm gonna go with this one.
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
I don't think he's coming.
It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Okay, I got one more. Let's try and get dice, because I don't think I have... Okay, actually, wait. Neil Newborn. Newborn. Neil Newborn. Is that not? Okay, that's for me when I'm editing this. Alright, we got one more. Oh wait, I want to double check the rumors because I don't think I have dice key yet. What on buy? Yeah, dice key. I still don't have dice key. Okay. Is there, like, a part of the floor I'm supposed to zippy zap? The floors. Oh, I'm so sorry, Keys. Well, unsure, so let's just grab... That's the smoke alarm. Let's just grab dice. Daisuke?
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition.
What happened?
I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt to begin with.
You wish to right this wrong?
I don't know what I did, but yeah.
Good. I have preparations I must first finish. Return to me again, and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Isn't that what the dishwasher is for?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items.
There are some items that should not go into the dishwasher.
Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
Sure thing.
Please begin then.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
unsettled. I think if I was if somebody was watching me that intently, I would feel more flustered than nervous. So I'm gonna go with flustered.
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours, perhaps to steady you, but it has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch, and it makes you wonder how he might touch you under different circumstances.
No.
Are you listening?
My brain is currently doing rotations in my skull. Hang on.
You managed to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Oh boy.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed.
Yeah, my brain is still spinning.
When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
Sure, dude. I'll do whatever it takes to make things right.
Complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory.
Of course.
Farewell.
Bye. Still technically haven't introduced yourself to me. That's fine, because we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs with the glasses off, because I don't want to run into anybody. Alright, let's check our phone, and then we are out of here for the day. Val 9000.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you chuck up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
I have your lust, bro.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You're the robot. What took my job?
I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
That's demonstrably
I heard
untrue.
you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
It very much sounded like you did.
It
very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Don't like that.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Uh-huh. Go on.
It's the Dateables. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator.
Right.
And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out.
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateables to bring objects to life.
Is that what I've been doing?
No, you're not listening. I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateables were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
Oh, my house is gonna get fucking cramped. This seems a little scary.
Frankly, We don't know if it's scary. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateaviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
But, like, if you look here, man, I got 38s. I'm a quarter of the way. A third of the way, even. Well, that does it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll do more of the same. There's always more to be done. That bird is horrifying. Why do I not have any clothes in these drawers? Hey, bird? 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 Bird gone. Is that a dice bag? I don't know how I feel about Chance being in my room, but that's fine. That's a problem. Again, that's a problem for future Sherry. For now, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!